Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, we are currently within a little pub known as Honey of the Goose, and I was trying to get to know the locals a little bit. We just beat the innkeeper in Gwent, but we have a named citizen in front of me. Don't know if he's relevant. He is not. They may become relevant at some point. We also have strumpets to meet, of course. And we also have a notice board that I would very much like to take a gander at, because it may give me some points of interest in the area, as well as potential side quests. Now, my plan for this episode, outside of following the contracts, right, would be to head due east and basically try to clear everything along the way that is going to be on the world map until I reach a point of no return, in which case I'll double back. But first things first, let's take a look right here. Where is it? Just straight ahead. Also, there's a creature out here, but I'm assuming it's going to be like a dog or something. I don't really know. Butcher seeks apprentice, don't really care. Hanky's a cheat, don't care. Interesting little song. Saddle cream, don't care. Dancer worries away, don't care. Devil in the woods. Dear Witcher, sir, if any be present hereabouts, that is, I've a hunch, what am I saying? I'm dead certain that the woods I was lucky enough to gain possession of, or at least I felt lucky about that till recently, that these woods are home to a cruel evil, a devil of some kind. I hired a gang of dwarven loggers not long back to harvest lumber. Strapping lads, every last one having cut down many a mighty tree in his life. And so you can imagine my surprise when said loggers disappeared, all save one, and he claimed to have seen a monster. I've marked out a bounty for freeing my stretch of woods from all foul creatures, and dearly hope that soon I will have the pleasure of giving it to someone. Sincerely, Breen Hotch. Well, that's the dude that I saw in the pub. In which case, I should probably hunt him down and inquire. Alright, so, Mr. Hotch, Lord of the Wood. Well, that's an interesting contract name. Let's catch up with one another, eh?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Well, thank you. I saw your notice.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
I noticed. That's why I'm here.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not
Yeah,
your
I don't
business.
particularly care about your business
That's
side of
all right,
things.
See? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked him.
Am I looking at a dwarf with no facial hair? I'm a little confused at the moment. He is a dwarf, right? I don't think there are any other small races that I've met so far in The Witcher. Unless I'm confused and forgetting something. Huh. Well,
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
225? I don't think this quest will be too crazy if it's only 225.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price.
I'm not cheap, you're right. I need to pay for my Gwent, I need to pay for my Alcahest, my repairs.
You're not cheap.
Okay,
but I
sure.
can see you've tried to be reasonable.
Let me go down to 315. How about that?
Very well.
Alright.
Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
Good enough, I'll take care of it.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last
That's
I
not
saw,
helpful, sir.
He was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
So he's probably here in the pub. Or close by. Well, we're definitely tracking the quest. Where am I going, then? Yeah, exactly. He's really close by. He's in the pub, as I guessed. Which one is he? Ah, there he is. Hello, lumberjack.
Welcome, traveller. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my mates will race peaceful. Something ploughed them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hodge. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No blicker. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
Well, I happen to be tracking the monster.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man.
Oh, so halflings are a thing. Huh.
Tell me about
I was like, is he a gnome?
Remember.
I haven't met many halflings, have I? Whoa, that guy in the back is spinning.
All of a sudden we heard the bloody howl. Like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel was
Is it just going to be another werewolf?
Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. Bloody plough and massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger. Will you?
That's the plan. Okay, Lord of the Wood. Where am I headed now? Logger's Hut. Oh, hey! That's a place we visited before. Very nice. Quick and easy, I hope. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, handsome.
Good day, good day. No, I'm not. I'm good, I'm good. Let me... I guess I should rest up a tiny bit, get some health back before I actually wander off into the woods and potentially get jumped.
Logger's Hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
Well, there's a pretty apparent big red smear on the ground in front of us. Looks like it might be a place where a wagon used to be.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road. Probably towards their clearing.
True enough. We can follow this round. Looks like there's already a creature in front of us, but it's not glowing red, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for. However, I'm gonna get jumped by neckers or something. Whatever's making that noise. I would like very much to avoid being jumped, so we'll go around the creatures, minus this thing. Hello! Not today. Does that drag all the other ones over here to fight me? No, I think we're good. We're good. Although they are sticking close by to the roads, so it's a little annoying. I'll grab that. Thank you very much. I guess I can take you out since you're alone on the road as well. Whoa, you already opened up by hitting me? Fair enough. I was about to do the same to you, so... we'll call it even. Thank you. Alright, well, these trees were downed and felled, so we are very close to... okay, that's where the wagon was. They were doing their jobs, and then what exactly is this? A sword in the ground.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
Okay, sure. Bloody footprints? What is all this? More bloodstains?
Wounded
Yep.
dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily.
Okay. And then what is this stuff over here? I can't actually track that. Okay. Well, the dwarf is most definitely dead, right? 100%. Yep, there he is. I have to assume when I interact with the body, I'm going to get jumped by something.
Roots pinned this one to the ground.
Roots?
So hard he suffocated.
Oh. That's interesting. What am I supposed to interact with now? Not sure. I would guess a Leshen or something if it had control over plant life, but I'm not seeing wolves
Deep
around
wound
here.
on his back. Bled to death.
It's still a possibility, because they do have claws. Okay. What else am I missing? I found both the bodies. And this feels like a place to do a boss fight in, right? Not seeing anything else. Hello? Oh, wait, there's something here. What'd I miss?
Claw clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong.
Now, I don't think a
Everything
leshen...
says
Oh, it is a
A
leshen.
young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Noted. Use your Witcher senses to follow the sounds and find the leshen's totem. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't see a leshen randomly scratching a rock, but apparently it was a leshen. Hello.
Not a leshen's birds. False trail.
Sure. Is it going to be the last one I check? It's always going to be the last one I check. Normal crows here too.
Ordinary ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
Well, I'm going to check the furthest clearing. Does it make a difference? I don't really know. But we can definitely deal with leshens. We have experience doing so. They just have a lot of health is all. Do I have flammable oil is my real question. I do indeed, so alright.
Behold, a leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
Noted. Here we go. Oh, just punch it or something. Okay. There you go. There he is. Hello there. You've got a name, Hamun. Okay. Ow. Well, there I go, already taking damage and dying. Alright, let's start by burning him myself. Okay, you're clearly here. Ow. Okay, go ahead and roar, that just gives me a free hit. Very good. And I'll just do this a whole bunch. Continue to burn, please. Okay, took some unnecessary hits there, very unfortunate. While he's burning, I should definitely heal. Oh, I should definitely heal up. Where is it? Boy, Rafford, might be the way to go. Gotta stay alive. Staying alive is pretty important. Okay. I don't know what you're planning to do back there, but I don't like it. You should come down. Oh! That's different. I've never been attacked by the ravens before. Okay. Oh, nearly got caught by you there. Smack. Shield up. Okay, you're quite a distance away. No. Back off. Smack. We know the strategy. We've dealt with these before. A large number of times. Okay. Heavy hit, heavy hit. Okay, back off. It is still on fire back there, so that's fine. Let it do its thing. Burn. I mean, you ignited, but you don't seem to care that much. Okay. There he is. What's he trying to do? Oh, he's sending more birds at me. Okay. That's fine. Smack. Where'd he go? Behind. This is fine. This is fine. Dodge. My toxicity is climbing, but that is okay. Okay. Stop that. It should go away before I get completely poisoned, so it should be fine. Smack. Okay. I wish he would stay still so I could actually run up and do my usual strategy. That'd be real nice. Okay, I don't know why you randomly turn around there. Smack. Good stuff, the burn. Start on it again. If I could stagger it, that'd be great. It's not happening. Okay. So that means I have to actually do this the normal way. Ow, never mind. going well so far. Although I'm jinxing myself by saying that. Where is he? Oh. Okay. He burned, but he didn't care that he's burning. Alright, how about I just smack you then? Or not. Ow. Ooh, that's like all my health at once. What the heck? That's not fair. Well, slowly going to die then. No. I don't want your crows. How about you burn a bit? There you go. That's more like it. Oh, the crows. Okay. Probably a good idea to shield up. Yep, getting caught by that would be really bad. Slowly get my vigor back so then I can probably burn it. There you go. Okay. We'll just roll with this. And we're done. Not too bad at all. Only took a few attempts. I'll take all of those. Thank you very much. I still think Leshens are really, really cool. There's just something so, I guess, intimidating about them. The way they just stride forward. And how tall they are and everything. I love the deer skull. I don't know, it's just a really cool aesthetic. At any rate, so that's out of the way. And we can just go back and turn it in now. I'm so glad I had so much experience dealing with those already. Oh. My 10 plus hours of dealing with the red miasmal gave me the necessary experience I needed to learn how to deal with those. So here we are. I'm back. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm back. How are you, my good man?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Well, thank you. The job is done.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes.
Yeah, there's no guarantee,
Well,
right?
you're
It's not like I can put
rewarded.
down a glyph or
I'm
something
not
that'll
gonna
repel
not to pay for a job well
woodland
done.
creatures and spirits.
Farewell.
Alright, well, thank you for the money. Much appreciated, much obliged. And that's that for this fun little contract. What the heck? I just set a fire inside the building. That seems safe. That seems like an excellent plan. Okay, well, since I'm here, we should probably make a replacement flammable oil. What else can I make? I can make a whole bunch of honey, apparently. Go on. Do the thing. Perfect. Flammable oil. Flammable oil. Here you are. I would like to use the least expensive materials, please. I am super cheap like that. That'll do. Fantastic. What about thunder? Same thing with the thunderbolts. That'll have to do. Fantastic. So, I do have a fast attack that I just got. I'll just grab the crippling strikes, and we'll call it a day there. Perfect. I just crafted a few replacement potions and oils, and we are all set to continue the adventure today. Sorry about that, Mr. Innkeep. I really, really needed a fire inside. Okay. Where am I going next? Just heading due east then. Yeah. I could come over to this notice board, but the quest it's telling me about is actually the start for a DLC quest. So I don't really want to start a DLC quest right now. Right? So I'm going to have to come back to this one later, methinks. There's just a random night wraith, I guess, out in the field. I don't particularly care for it, so I'm just going to leave it be. Don't really feel the need to fight it right now. We're just going to be moving along to another hut, I suppose. What have we gotten here? Is this across the water from a dock? Or is this a major city? Oh, this is where you would find the notice board, of course, of course. Not seeing anything of note in here either. Faster. I am going to come over here if only to pick up a fast travel point. The 7 Cats Inn. Okay, is there a fast travel point to this inn? Or not? I'm not seeing one at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
There you go. Okay, perfect. We'll be back at some point in the future. Yes, I know about the notice board. I know it's there. I think I just screwed myself. Yeah, because I ended up on the other side of the river. Okay. Well, I've been riding around. And honestly, it kind of feels like none of these areas are interesting. None of these buildings had anything in it. This is a wide open field with nothing in it. So, I just arrived at this fort. And it kind of feels like there's nothing here either. Yeah, no quests, no markers, nothing. I mean, I'll buff up since I'm here, but, Oh, did I just steal from you guys? Oh my goodness! Okay, well, I'll be back in the future. You guys will de-aggro, I know. Let's take a peek. How are we doing? We're good, as far as I can tell. Also, there is apparently a relic around here somewhere. That's good to know. You guys, okay back here? You guys all reset? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Any chance I might find that relic around here? Hello? You got relics hiding around in, out in the chapel here? Well, this one's not marked as red, so that's probably not it. I'm this close to once again stealing from them. My desire to loot sometimes is against me. Okay, okay, let me climb back up. Yeah, sometimes it works against me. I've got my sticky fingers. Alright,
Crawl back under your rock.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, well, I don't know where the relic is around here, but I just know there is one. But that's good to...
I want to look around some.
That's good to know. I just found that notification as I walked out of the fort. So there's a decent chance that it's going to be over here somewhere. Well, we've crossed over to the fort on the other side of the bridge. I just went out onto the beach to see if there was any relic out there. Haven't found anything, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. At any rate, we are here now. And maybe there will be something interesting in here, perhaps? It doesn't really look like it. Stealing in full view. Yes, we've been through this song and dance before. I'm just trying to find relics, gentlemen. Don't mind me. Nothing up here. Fair enough. And then this is a very small fort indeed, so... Unless they've managed to hide something around a corner... or requiring some parkour, I don't really see this going anywhere, so... Alright, interesting. The journey continues, I suppose. I could move up the coastline. I guess I can move up here, take it east, take a right, and then head south again. That's a possibility. What is this, a fairground? Possibly. I mean, if there was to be a quest, this person here looks like they'd be the quest giver, right? But, no. This is most definitely a fairground of some sort, though. Are you just a presenter? Yep, okay. Arenaria is pretty important, so I'll grab that. According to the map, this is nothing interesting happening here. Maybe this will be part of an event or something in the future. Well, since we know there's nothing happening there, let's poke our head over here and see what's going on. Farmstead Karsten. Okay. Is this my new home? Is it named after me? West. Okay, there are some things inside the house, very clearly. What's going on over here? You've blockaded the building.
What's all this?
Not your concern, that's what.
Looks like you could use some help.
Not an expert or anything, but you two look like you could use some help.
I'm pretty much an expert, yes.
Barn's full up with some manner of beast. Bar them inside, but that won't hold.
It kind of feels like they're all ghouls. Seems dangerous.
We're not rich, but cut the filth down, and we will pay you.
Yeah, okay, I'll help. Why not?
Fine, I'll try to help you.
Am I going to be in an enclosed barn with a bunch of ghouls? That seems terrible. Extremely terrible.
Or they'll get out.
Yep, ghouls it is. Maybe have my weapon out instead of randomly... Okay. I'm immediately in danger. Time to spin! It occurs to me I should probably repair my my blade at some point. Probably a good idea. Is that it? That was it. Alright, how did they get in? Is the real question.
It's done. Open the door.
Well, I love it when a plan comes together. Now, what exactly were they eating? That's a human corpse. At least one. Possibly more than one.
That's what drew the ghouls.
Alright, are you people a bunch of murderers who are going to turn on me the second I walk outside? Am I going to experience what Letho experienced? Give me that. Alright. What's with the corpses in your barn?
Use that barn as a cemetery.
No. Why'd you ask?
Found human remains inside. Several sets. They're what drew the necrophages.
They was bandits. When it was just coin they took, we lived and let live, so to speak. But when they dragged Hetty to the barn, we wouldn't take no more. Grabbed our pitchforks and...
Is Hetty a lady? You gotta remove those bodies.
Next time you kill someone, bury the bodies. Deep.
Yeah, see, Geralt doesn't disagree when they're bandits and you know, bad people.
We'll do it. Thank you, Master Witcher.
Alright, you promised payment.
Job's done.
True enough. Here's your pay. And thanks for your help.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah, he doesn't even comment. He's not gonna be like, oh, you're murderers, I'm gonna take you all down or anything. No, he doesn't care. He's like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Nice house around here, though. And that's that as far as the quest is concerned. Quick and easy. Random locked door. I get the feeling there are a lot of locked doors in this game that I will never be able to open. It has come to my, not attention per se, but my suspicion that is the case. I do not need that. Thank you very much. Alright, well that was a quick little side adventure. Easy enough. I just drank a thunder. Well, time to load. So now we're riding up towards what looks to be a massive mansion, the Vegelbud residence. Yeah, it has a whole hedge maze, a little settlement on the outside, fountains it looks like, all sorts of stuff, and a big mansion at the end. So
let's go.
I'm actually kind of excited to explore this place and see what's going on. However, given that the place is not in ruins, and everyone seems to be operating like business as usual, I get the feeling I might not actually be allowed to do anything here until a story element comes in. Something like this seems a bit too important, I think, for me to just randomly wander in. Yeah, I don't think the doors will even open. There's a decent chance they won't bother to let me in. Yep. Alright. Well, building it up inside my head for practically nothing, which is very unfortunate. So in that case, let's just follow the road southeast from here and see where this leads to.
Want to look around some.
Okay, apparently there's another relic around here as well. So there's going to be a relic possibly in this circular area here. There's another relic, still I don't know, somewhere around here-ish maybe? Maybe in this building or something, but that's very far, isn't it? So there's a relic here. I don't have any idea what else to be looking for. So, we're almost at the circular building anyway. Temerian Partisan Hideout. Oh. That's interesting. Hello? I'm not going to be your enemy if you're worried. Just saying. I have a very, very, very soft spot for the Temerian forces. As long as you're not bandits.
Looking for Roach.
Oh, what?
No one here by that name. Anything else?
What do you do here?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
Yes, that's right. Give me back my Witcher 2 theme
Let
song.
me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either.
So, this save is from the Yorvith path. So I never actually went on all the adventures with Roach that I did in the alternate timeline. I wonder if he still has the princess with him. What's been going on?
Gonna walk in the camp now.
Aye. Naturally.
Oh, that's just straight up works.
Go look for
Okay,
hornbills.
sounds good.
Aye. I'm going, indeed.
Alright, that was easy enough. I didn't know if the mind trick was gonna work. I thought that was only supposed to work for the weak-minded. Is this supposed to be Roach?
Herald of Ridge,
Yeah!
safe and sound.
You kept your hat and your
Burning roads,
entire look, I think.
Temeria's last hope.
Love
Well
what
done.
we want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, I cannot abandon them.
Hey, Vex! We did not sleep with her in this timeline.
Because those are your orders.
They'll die. Please.
We're done. Dismissed.
Do you not believe in tying your shirt up, or what? Okay, alright. How have you been, buddy? What are you up to these days?
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore?
Yeah, at this point, there's a lot,
That's what matters.
way too much going on to worry about that.
How'd you wind up here?
And the Scoia'tael forces are not exactly
Came with the
large.
army, of course.
I hope your Vith and Synthesis are alright.
When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything, threw it all away to hell, and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the.
We know
dock we
Natalis.
found
He's a
on
good
our
man.
carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters. Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but
But
Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own.
Yeah, I understand Radovid is a bit on the nutty side these days. That's it, apparently. Take care!
so long.
Well, it was nice to see you, I suppose. I don't have a quest with you or anything. Where did Vex go? You hanging out back here? Vex? You are not back here. Okay, maybe you climbed up the ladder? Well, I mean, it's nice to see them up and around. I'm kind of hoping that there'll be a little bit more involvement from them, though.
Is it really the fashion among
Okay, people just hanging out. Temerian gorilla.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox.
We'll pay for the
None of you are Vex. Okay, none of you are interesting, because the rest of you are all generic NPCs. And of course, the original Blue Stripes in the previous game, they most likely did not survive, as we saw what happened when they were under Henselt. So, I hope Vex is mostly okay after, you know, what we know happens.
When this is all over, I aim to open a
Now,
whorehouse
witches,
in Vizima.
they can't
Alright,
catch
man.
the pox.
In Vizima, that...
Rugs on the walls and
There already are several in Vizima, by the way, just so you know. There are at least 2. And you're not exactly going to beat out the Ladies of the Night, so...
Trouble me, Greylocks.
Okay, well, I have no idea where Vex went, so... maybe I'll be back at some point. I do really appreciate the musical themes coming through again, though. Well, that was fun. That was cute. Wasn't expecting that. I guess we'll just continue onward. Geralt just randomly goes, "Oh, I'm looking for Roach." Okay. I guess he just knew they'd be here. Because I sure as hell didn't. I think we're now approaching the circular area. This looks to me like elven ruins. Oh, it definitely are elven ruins. Okay, is there anything of note here? Another wyvern. Oh, that's a royal wyvern, I think, with the horns. Nothing too fancy, though. Why am I here? Why is this here? Is there any parkouring to be done? Will I be able to find a relic in this building? In this area? Because I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm not really seeing any way up, either. Okay, well, this existed. Fun. But, at the moment, not seeing the story relevance. So, There's another building relatively close by in this general direction. I kind of don't want to draw the attention of the Royal Wyvern, because I'm not really seeing a reason to do so. What is this? Oh, a bunch of harpies. Okay. The Vic Watchtower. Is that what this is? It's not really I guess. Oh, I guess it was a tower. Okay, fair enough. It's a guarded treasure as well. Or a hidden treasure. That's fine. These things should be relatively easy to deal with. In theory. Okay. Stab. Very good, very good. Nope. That's right. I countered a harpy. Down it goes. Who else? Was that it? What about you guys? You guys don't want to get involved? That's probably the smartest thing you could possibly do. Avoid Geralt. Oh. Well, you know what did I just say? Burn. Burn. Push. No stab? Okay, no stab allowed. Counter, smack. I'm just spamming at this point, but hey, if it gets the kill... Looks like there are more on the way. I mean, I'll gladly take all of you out now, before you become problems. Or is that not a thing? I guess it's not a thing. Alright. I'll take them out as they come, then. What am I dealing with? Looking to purchase eggs. We'll buy harpy eggs for top coin. Please do not wash the eggs. Nicholas Vogel, Vic Watchtower. Okay. Was this Nicholas Vogel? This was probably Nicholas Vogel. Oh, it's an Amira. Or what are they called again? Arinia, that's right. The slightly more powerful version of the harpy. Okay. Okay, I'll just spin on you then, since you're already down. It's not like you can get away from the whirlwind of death in a corner. Okay. Same rule applies to you too. That should be every harpy in the zone, right? Nicholas Vogel's laboratory notebook, a chest key, medium armor, repair kit. I would like to read this, please. Oh my goodness. I've acquired the eggs. They cost a fortune and left me with barely enough funds to pay the rent for my lab. And now I can begin my work in earnest. I'll soon show those pea-brained admirals of ours that airborne armies are the future of warfare. And the first such army shall be my creation and shall proudly bear the name of the Redanian Air Force. They've hatched. Never seen harpies so tiny and, dare I say, cute. They have no bosoms yet. But they do have enormous heads and equally enormous appetites, bird-like through and through. My first attempts at taming them have brought promising results. The young harpies eat out of our hands, and sometimes eat our hands as well. My assistants already lost 2 fingers. The Elderman of Heddle came skittering into our tower, desperately bawling about spiders plaguing in his village, begging for our help, weeping for their picked-upon livestock and offspring, who suffered the most from the arachnoid's bites. Humph! One swarm of mindless eating machines preying on another. How dare he interrupt my work on the Wonderwaff for such banalities? Instead of the arachnocide he requested, I gave him a bottle of arachnophore pheromones. Won't he be in for a surprise? But do the peasants not say spiders and snakes make a happy home? Spiders and snakes a happy home make? I'm sure I've heard them say something of the sort. Our funds are nearly exhausted. I shall be forced to take something from the rainy day stash I hid from Hubert in the top floor of the tower. The bulk of our outflow goes towards the purchase of pork, which the harpies devour in gargantuan quantities. Perhaps if we were to dress one up in Redanian armor now and present it at court, the king himself would become our patron. No, 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 the entire squadron must be present, or else Radovid will deem the whole undertaking a farce. It seems our harpies have grown tired of pork. I found the scraps of Hubert's overalls in one of their cages. No great loss. Hubert had already lost 8 fingers feeding them, couldn't even grip a broom. Catastrophe has struck! Someone opened all the cages and let out the harpies. I'm sure I'll find them wheezing their last in the grass outside the tower. After all, no one has fed them for a week. Well, well done. Good job. This is an actual quest. Well, I'm glad I found a quest. The Royal Air Force. Yeah, it seems legit.
Damn it.
Why? That's a whole lot of corpses down here. Holy crap. I guess they took out all the villagers. Yeah, that's a A lot of bodies. Very concerning. Very, very concerning. John Drump's account book. This is an accountant or something, real estate in Oxenford, Novigrad, surrounding regions. A man named Nicholas Vogel showed up at our office, introduced himself as a biologist. Fellow made a bad impression on me from the start. Short, thin, with a hunchback, spectacles thick as wine bottles perched on his nose. Had to grin and bear it, though, for he was willing to pay generously, and in species, to rent the tower. First 3 months delivered in advance. The owner agreed, and so what could I do? But I was curious what this biologist wanted. I was curious about this biologist and wanted to learn what he wanted a whole tower for. He was cagey at first, and then let slip, giddy with excitement, that he planned to rear harpies. You don't rear harpies, I cried, but he retorted that he'd soon change that with his tamed, tower-bred harpies would prove their use in warfare. Sure, I can see it already. Winged vermin donning the Redanian red, flying off all in a row. I swear, if I ain't ever heard of a bigger load of rubbish, my name ain't Ron Drump. A few pages have been ripped out and pecked. Vogel's late with the rent. Paid the first 3 months up front, and since, not a peep. He's going to force me to get off my arse and go hound him for it. At the tower now. And not a trace of a harpy to be found. The learned gent's here, though. Thing is, he's dead. Something vicious sliced open his gut and dragged his innards all over the room. And that's not the worst part. In the workshop's back room, there's an open cellar filled with half-eaten human corpses. The stank of death's unbearably strong, fills a whole tower. Don't give a rat's arse anymore about the rent he owes. I'm getting the blazes out of here before something gets me, too. Oh, well, this seems dangerous. This seems very dangerous. Hello? Boss fight? Creature? Well, I was told the cellar is filled with corpses as well. Although it doesn't seem like I can actually explore the upper floors of this tower. Do I care about that? I don't really. I'll take it anyway, just in case. It did not seem relevant, so we will toss it back on the ground. Who cares? Technically, I don't need Mr. John's account book either, but I'll keep it for posterity. What am I dealing with? Oh, okay. There's a way to get higher up in here. Very good, very good. Turns out I forgot to loot a body, I guess? Or maybe that's just the book I threw back down. Hello? If I go down here... Is this just a side entrance? Oh no, it's just a way back out. Alrighty then, I messed that one up royally. So I'm gonna have to re-enter and then re-climb upstairs, I guess. You wouldn't really call this a cellar, would you? I don't think this would count. Okay, so go up through here. Go back out through here, and then we can climb up. And then the upper floor hopefully will yield some additional information for me. Although it just looks like a nest more than anything else. Hello? Laboratory? Apparently not. Just a destroyed area. Interesting. Okay. Search the lab ruins. I thought I was doing that, actually, but it doesn't look like I can get very high up. Unless the ruins or the stuff I need is at the very top. Which is possible. Yep, happens to be the case. Now you're marked as red. Is this a relic or is this just the conclusion of the story? A letter from the Chancellery of His Most Gracious Majesty Radovid V of Redania. This is probably him telling him he's crazy. If I was to guess. I would very much like to read the note. Dear Master Nicholas Vogel, the proposition which you have submitted to the Royal Chancellery is absurd. His Most Gracious Majesty, that guy, is not interested in your offer in the slightest. Be warned that if you do not cease and desist your deranged experiments at once, we will send a detachment of the military gendarmerie to your tower. That is, if those monsters you are rearing do not kill you first. The idea of a royal air force made up of harpies in Redanian uniforms is a supreme idiocy, with which His Most Gracious Majesty does not want any involvement. Hilarious. Now, whose corpse is in the nest, though? No one of note? Okay, alright. Well, that's a interesting little side quest. I mean, nothing really came of it. Did I find the hidden treasure? I guess I did. Yeah, I guess the hidden treasure was the chest that just opened up, because I got the key off of him. Off the body in the front, so... Alright. The Learned Gentleman. I guess Nicholas Vogel was the guy at the very front, as you'd expect. But that doesn't really make too much sense in the other note, because the other note said that his entrails were strewn out around a room. And clearly there was no room if his body was out in the open like that. But, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too important to worry about. So what am I looking at now? I could head further east, and then there are a few settlements around here. Yeah, I think I can check out this building and then head south, check out whatever's going up here, on here, and then head northeast and then loop back. That might be a plan. Well, we're riding up to a little homestead. I saw some regular people along the way, so yeah, these are just like a loggers homes and such. So nothing too fancy here. However, I will wait until this thunderstorm passes because I can't see a thing out there. Is this going to be a monster nest? It is not. It's an abandoned site. Okay, fair enough. Once I free this abandoned site, people will move in, and I'll have another safe zone out in the woods, which will be very helpful indeed. Okay, no. I'm gonna go back into the safety of my yurden. Okay, this is the part where I start spinning on him. Smack, 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 smack. You are so tanky. There he goes. I should probably go and help my guy. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Screw that noise. There are so many of them. Okay, how about you join me? Ow, or not. I'll spin on you. I need to repair my weapon. That's a major problem, now that I think about it. No. Yeah, I'm not doing any real damage these days because I don't have proper durability on my weapon. Okay, I'm in danger. Part of me is wondering if I should have just gotten on my horse, truth be told. Yeah, okay. I found a random trapdoor area, so I'm kind of like, maybe I will deal with that first. What is this, another archgriffin? You look different. It is an archgriffin, yeah, okay. Fair enough, I guess we'll just do this thing again. Here I go killing griffins again. Except we're completely glitched and turned all the way around, so that's lovely. Taking all the damage in the world. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, let's back off. Give myself some space. Okay, so let it take off. Should I drink something to heal myself? Probably. I ought to do that, but this is fine. Come by. At any moment, feel free to come join me. Without glitching out, please. Oh, you just landed all the way up there. Why? What did I just say about glitching out? Okay, well, that's fine. At least I managed to hit it, I suppose. No! Back off. Smack. Nope. Smack, smack. Burn. Good. Smack him from behind. Slow it down, slow it down. Multiple poise breaks. Multiple poise breaks. No! Oh my goodness. In the interest of leveling up my oil prep, I think I will use... I was gonna say I will use poison, but I have not made any poisons in a while. Okay, I'll just make another Falca Blood then.
Come on.
You cannot do that now. Okay, can I do that once I actually put it on. Did that count? Okay, apparently it counted. Very good. Now, the enemy that I am seeking is all the way up there. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get into that trap door, by the way, because I don't have a key for it. Maybe I have to kill this thing in order to actually gain access. I have no idea. Get closer. There you go. Very good. I need you to get poise broken. There you go. That's good. That's good. And ideally, I need you to get staggered as well. Very good. Very good. Yep. There's the stagger going through with the Fox Blood. Very nice. Land. Heavy hit. Burn. Nice. Love it when the burn activates. Smack. Back off. Okay. And then it flew into the air, so that's perfect. It really is. It lets me build my stamina back. Let it do its thing without slowing down time. Okay. Welcome to the party. And then that's the poise broken again. This is the part where I start getting careless, usually. When I start getting close to actually killing the monster is when I start making stupid errors and getting caught by things. Gotta close out the fight properly, Karst. No. I was all the way behind it. That does not seem fair. Okay. Like, we definitely saw that attack coming, but couldn't do anything about it. Okay. You just bit me. I don't know if I can actually dodge the scream. It didn't let me in that case. Uh-oh. Am I out of bolts? Okay. That's fine. Whenever you're ready, please come back. Perfect. Where is he? Smack. Beautiful. Oh! Don't get caught. Do not get caught. Uh-oh. No. I've got my back against a wall, which is bad. No. I'm so concerned right now. Burn it. It's not burning. You know what? Okay, I was gonna say let's just shoot it, but then it took off in the air, so... Does not change my initial statement. But I've got to be really careful now. There goes my shield, which is very dangerous. Am I out of... I must be out of vigor. There it goes. Okay, don't want him too close. Don't want him too close. Down he goes. Back off. Smack it! Okay, that did nothing. No. Burn. Okay, that'll have to do. No biting, no biting. Okay. That was way more stressful than it needed to be. I'll take all of that. Thank you. Now then. Since I'm here, this place is unmarked, as far as I can tell. Well, I'm at the top of the nest, so I'm kind of hoping this guy has a key. He does not. Letter to a brother-in-law. My hand is shaking so bad. To my dear Putz. My quill's about to take flight, so I hope you can read this. The old Kreutzmann hags bit the dust at last. I know only a real blackguard enjoys another's funeral, but that wench was just as grouchy a miser as they come. No one liked her, not even a little. So why am I writing about her? Because I happen to know the old wench left behind a sizable stash of gold, her being so darn stingy all her rotten life, and not having any weans to leave anything to. So I'm going to go to her cellar this evening to look around, see what I can find. You take your lass, my sister, treat her right, you bum, and head to Stekkair as soon as you can. We'll all buy ourselves a manor and drink, eat and shite to excess till the end of our merry days. Your brother Greg's. Stekkair. Didn't we pass by that? Maybe I can find them there and they'll give me a key. Your brother Greg's. P.S. Folk gossip about some flying vermin prowling the wench's hut, but that's village hag prattle, not anything any self-respecting bloke should believe. Okay. Well, I don't have a key to the hut, and I don't really know how to get into the hut, so... Yeah, there's definitely torches and stuff down there, but I can't open this. Oh, wait, no, I got it. Oh! It wasn't activating earlier when I tried. There's gonna be a relic in here, isn't there? Locked. What? Alrighty then. Gonna have to find the key to this thing. Maybe I go to Stackire or wherever. I kind of wish this place had its own fast travel area. Karsten, where is Stackire? Well, it's probably a happy little accident, but I'm pretty sure we've been to Stackire. Wasn't that the name of the abandoned site with all the ghouls? I think so. So if it's a guarded treasure or hidden treasure area, I'm probably going to find the key there, and that will likely let me into the chest. Okay, I see. Kind of funny how it all tied in together in the end, huh? So, where exactly is the marker? It's like up here, I think. Now, I am walking in with practically no stamina, which doesn't seem smart. Okay. I did make some oils. I suppose it doesn't hurt to make some more silver. Sorry, to use the poisonous oil. I've got extra for a reason. And also, I should probably repair my blade. Alright. Here we go. Yep, Stackire it is. So you are now on my team. How many more are there? There are so many more. And there's the body I need. Okay, that's good. It all worked out. There's the red body for me to check, so... Ow. That's fine. Look at that. Actually doing damage because my weapon isn't completely dulled and blunted. Imagine that. Okay. There's 2 more ghouls. Perfect. I now have 2 of them on my team. Let them fight. There's another one in the distance. Probably coming in my direction. I'm kind of like, maybe I should start spinning? No. Maybe not. Okay. Start spinning. I know I just hit my guy, but it's okay. Kind of feeling like I shouldn't have bothered with putting poison on. Okay, alright. Well, 3rd time's a charm, surely. So, join my team, please. How many more ghouls are there? There are so many ghouls in this zone. There are like 5 or 7. Something like that. No, I don't need you again. It's not what I wanted. I need you. Heck, I'll take even a 3rd one if possible. Okay. These guys are on my team. They need to be doing their jobs. Ow! Okay. That's not good. Not doing well, not doing well. I also don't know who's on my team and who isn't. Part of me wants to even drink a black blood just to get in on this. Alright. Spin on you, spin on you, spin on you. That's pretty good. Smack you from behind, or not. Spin on you. Down he goes. Alright. Why don't I stun you within my Uridan? Okay. How did that miss? There you go. Ow. Shield up. Don't want. Very nice. Burn. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have done what I just did. Stun that one. Counter this one. Counter it again. I think we're good now, because that one is still stunned. I'm out of stamina, though, which isn't ideal. Okay. Spin, 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 spin. Spin and snare. The usual. Do the thing. Burn. Alright. I choose to believe that was it. That was indeed it. Corpse is still burning in the background. I hope they get the chance to rebuild. Yes, yes. Geralt doing a good deed. Area liberated. Populace returned. It does look like they rebuilt some of the homes, doesn't it?
Smile fair as spring,
oh.
As towards me draws you.
Interesting, interesting. Do you have weapon repair kits? I'm constantly needing them. I'm constantly using them whenever I'm done a fight, so... We're not in great shape. Not at all. Okay. Sir, please talk to me.
Buying or just perusing?
I would like to buy.
Show me what you've got on offer.
I doubt you have... Oh my goodness, you do. I'm taking that. Anything else I care for? Not really. Not at all, in fact. Farewell.
So long.
Now then, where's that other corpse I needed to loot? You're up here somewhere, aren't you? You are here, yes. Hello. Nut Kruzman's journal. Completely ordinary key. Kulik Kulikov and his men are busy preparing the hunt, so I have a few moments to write up this whole incredible affair. A week back, I arrived home in Oxenford after a long journey and found I'd received a letter from my barrister. My Aunt Helena had finally passed on and left all her belongings, including her hut outside of Novigrad, to me. Yep, that's going to be it. The letter included a copy of her will and a key to the chest in which she had stashed her savings. Remembering how my dear auntie would serve her guests only bread and water, I was sure she'd managed to save up a hefty stash of coin during her long and miserly life. So I raced off in a flash to my aunt's hut to pay my respects at her grave, and while there, take a gander at what's in her chest. But when I got there, the hut was in ruins and the neighboring peasants were claiming a griffin had nested on my aunt's lands. Got interrupted there. So there I was, a fortune in arm's reach, not a way to get at it. So I went back to Oxenfurt and raced for the academy. Wait, raced to the alchemy? I assumed they meant academy. Fast as my feet would take me, for I had heard the famous Kulik Kulikov and his crew were watering their horses there after their latest adventure. We agreed terms quick enough. He'd get a portion of what we found in the chest, and set off to exterminate this plowing pest of a griffin. Now I'm sitting and watching Kulikov's lads arm the ballista, writing this all down to calm my nerves and pass the time. Fun's about to start. You guys got killed by the griffin? And then you guys were firing off the ballistas. I think I saw the ballistas, actually. Yep, that's totally where I'm going. I saw the arrows and stuff embedded into the hillside. I was very curious about that, actually. Okay. Very good. I've already killed the Archgriffin. We are in good shape to take a peek at whatever happens to be inside that chest now. I'm hoping it's a relic, but there's no guarantee of that being a thing. Yeah, those are the arrows. They actually fired off several shots before they were completely destroyed. So what is all this? A surprise inheritance. Eager Freya's warrior's armor. Okay, well that's cool and all. That's not useful to me at all. I'm just going to have to sell it. Unfortunate. Okay. So that's that for this zone. I'm surprised there's no fast travel point to it. There's a few more destroyed things immediately to my south I could take a peek at as well. So let's do that. More creatures. But this doesn't look like an abandoned site or a nest or anything. What is that? Oh, it's a big boss. It's an Arrakis. Now, what is this exactly? A graveyard? Whoa, okay, bunch of ghouls, sure. Guarded treasure, okay, well. Here we go again. Why don't you join me, since we're here. And then I'll shield up. Smack you. This is fine. Perfect. Done. How many more? I can deal with this. Why don't I have a second one join me? No, I just failed. Okay, that's great. I ended up accidentally taking off the mind control on this one, but the other buddy is not coming after me right now, so I might as well hit you from behind while I can. There's another ghoul that ran off. Oh wait, you just randomly spawning in? That seems fair. I mean, it's okay. I can start spitting on you. Down he goes. He's not down yet. My horse is pushing me around. Don't like that particularly much. There he goes. Okay. I don't know how many more are going to spawn in, by the way. There's at least one more back there. Okay. Stun. Okay, this is not quite a 1v1. Because this is another new one that just spawned in. It has nothing to do with the one I already killed. The other two I already killed. No. Burn. Nice dodge. Okay. Why don't you die already, please? Please? Thank you. I'm kind of like, how many more are going to spawn in here, huh? I mean, it is a graveyard out in the woods, so I mean, I get it, but feels a bit excessive. Thank you. Alright. Who, what, when, where, why? Where are you? There he is. Al Ghul. I was expecting there to be an Al Ghul at some point. Perfect. And now I can just smack you. Ow! Did you just hit me, sir? The Al Ghul just turned on me again. I don't like that. Ow. Now I'm gonna die to the Al Ghul. Which is just lovely. Love that. Okay. Well, that's him dealt with. This is the part where I die to the single regular ghoul. It's guaranteed to happen. Where is he? He's healing. Okay. Guaranteed to happen. Are we finally clear? Please tell me we're clear, because I'm gonna save. The game does not want me to save. There you go. Okay. Feel a lot better about that now. I presume I'm gonna have to walk into the crypt. Probably a safe bet. Hello? Please don't throw more things at me while I'm here. Good evening. Maybe there's gonna be a ghost in here. Oh, there's probably gonna be ghosts in here. Ooh, why is that one red? Is there a relic in there? There might be a relic in there. Hello. Viper Silver Sword Superior. Okay, not a relic, but a decent reward nonetheless. Critical hit damage bonus and poise damage. So this is basically similar to my other sword, except worse. In every way. Okay, got it. So I can definitely toss this. I haven't changed steel weapons in a while, so I'm kind of looking out for one whenever the opportunity arises. So that was intriguing, certainly. And then we just double out west to head through this area, just to see if there's anything else. And we can probably call it right there. So it kind of looks like these are just ruined homes as I ride by. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Heddle. Yeah, okay. Another abandoned site? Yes, indeed. Okay, so it is kind of crazy. I don't really know if I have the health for this. I suspect I don't, actually. What are those? Just spiders? Have we ever seen giant spiders before? I don't think so. This is the first time I've seen any of these, ever. Okay, well, if you're afraid of spiders, you're in for a bad time, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I've literally never fought an arachnomorph before. This is new. This is very new. I don't know how powerful these things are, also. They're not that crazy, as far as I can tell. Although they're quick. Yeah, they are quick little buggers. Okay? I suspect you'll be weak to fire. As an insect. A furry insect. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'll take all that. Thank you. Health situation not ideal. Gotta bear that in mind. However, they do die relatively quickly, and I should be able to... You know what? I'm going to convert you, because there's actually a second one behind you I wasn't aware of. Also, apparently I didn't fully loot everything. Where's the other corpse? Gimme. Thank you. I'll take a mutagen. That works for me. And then they will take care of each other for me back here. Which is fine. So yeah, they like to maintain a distance while attacking. But they can sneak up on you really quickly. That's the spooky thing about them. Yep, there you go. This is fine, but once you're on top of them, they can't really do anything. Alright. Interesting. So now I have to bear in mind that there are big spider enemies, apparently. I thought I'd seen pretty much everything by now. Outside of, like, you know, Brooksa and higher vampires and all that fun jazz. Okay, well, area liberated. Very good, very good. Fast travel point acquired. Also very good. So I basically just brought back the herbalist, which is excellent. I will be purchasing some things off of them off screen. And with that, I think we can call it right there. Before I sign off, it looks like there's a Vampire Archmutagen Refined Necrophage Archmutagen refined, and Insectoid Archmutagen refined. So you know what? I will grab those on the way out. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And next time, I suppose I can take a peek down here, see if there's anything going on. And if not, we can head due north. Clear out whatever I find out here. Maybe even catch up to the notice board on the upper right of the map here. And then basically try my best to cover the rest of this along the way towards Novigrad. So I hope that you are looking forward to it. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye now.